Hello, we're back. It's been an interesting past few days, can't lie. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. So, in this video, I wanted to go over nothing too crazy. This video isn't gonna be very long. Um, just want to talk about something that's been on my mind. I wanted to talk about just like moving forward, and I know that sounds very vague, but it's kind of how I want it. I don't mean like anything specific. This could go for like really anything. Relationships, friendships, moving away from friends, you know, or even starting a new chapter in your life. And that's that's how it's been for me. Last night was prom night, and honestly, it was fun. I had a lot of fun, and I don't regret going. But, you know, with that fun definitely came some thoughts during and even after the event. One of my good buddies, um, while he was there, he was talking about how like, this was it, this was the end, this was the finish line, and after this is graduation. And he was talking about how fast time flies by, and now that I'm back home and all of it's over, all the fun's over, all the dancing, you know, just me and my mind. Time really does fly by. Like, those 4 years of high school went by so fast. It's actually unbelievable. Um, and now I'm moving on to a new chapter. It's a little refreshing because I'm ready to move on. Ready to do different things, bigger things. And I once again forgot to make a shield, even though it is like kind of refreshing to be moving on. Like, I'm happy to, get started on new, bigger, better things. It's also like it's a little, I don't know, it's a little like sentimental kind of, because I've been hanging around those people for 4 years. Like, that's a lot of time. Ooh, 4 years is no joke. Like, I don't know. It's crazy to think about how I'm more than likely never gonna see them again in my entire life. You know, unless they become like some famous celebrity on TV. And but it was great and all, but it's time to move on. Going into adulthood, it's kind of like starting from scratch all over again. When you're a baby, you gotta learn how to walk. You know, but before you learn how to walk, you gotta learn how to crawl. It's kind of like that. You know, once you hit 18, it's like you're starting from scratch all over again, and you have to relearn everything. I don't know, it's strange, but kind of freeing in a way, because definitely have less limits. And you definitely have more potential, but it's very easy to get caught up in your mind about this stuff. And I've realized like the only way to really like deal with this is just time. That's what I've been doing. I've been taking it easy. Like, I sat back and I took some time off, and also I put some of that extra time that I had into doing something that I've always wanted to do, and it really helped. I think I'm a lot more content with moving forward, but it's change, it's new, and new things are scary. I don't know. I know in a few years I'm probably going to be looking back at this like, "Oh, what was I even worrying about? What was I even tripping about? I ended up perfectly fine." But right now in the moment, it feels like my decision right now is going to determine my entire future. I think it's best if you don't get caught up in those type of thoughts, and you try to like limit them as much as possible, because they'll definitely lead you down a dark place of like constant overthinking and stressing about things that don't really matter currently. As long as you focus on moving forward right now, one step at a time, then you'll be fine later on. This is it. This is the start of a new chapter. With that comes doubt, fear, anxiety, all of it. A mixed bag of emotion. You know, I guess that's part of living, part of growing. The saying time heals all. It's true. It really is. I remember a few days ago, I was having a silent mental breakdown because I didn't know what was going on. I was so caught up going with the flow that I didn't stop and think ever. But I stopped, took a breather, and moved one step at a time, and things have been going a lot better. A lot smoother. My mind's definitely a lot clearer and a lot less stressed, less overthinking. I really didn't plan on this video being that long. It was just something I wanted to get off my chest. It felt important to, give my thoughts on moving forward and just take it one step at a time. And if you're ever finding it hard, talk to somebody, find somebody to lean on. You can overcome these things alone, but man, does having somebody to really guide you help. Just be strong. You'll get through it. We all do. I have another video planned. I'll see you guys in that one. I hope you found my advice useful, and please take care. All right. See ya.